morning. Hotshot Dave coming at you. This is just a quickie. But this is what we deal with on a daily. The rain, the sleet, the snow, the hot, the cold. We don't stop. We gotta keep rolling. I'll be back with you later. Guys, Hotshot Dave here. I'm gonna try to do something a little different today. I'm gonna try to do a couple videos and piece them together. You know what I mean? So you can kind of see what goes on with what we do. You know, right now it's Saturday, it's 10:50 in the morning. I am waiting on my delivery. As you can see, I'm already unloaded. There's the Land Rover waiting on the customer. You know, we're supposed to be a 1 o'clock delivery. Customer calls and says, look, I'm gonna be a little early, can you make it? I said, what time? He said 12. I said, sure. Then he calls me back and says, actually, can you do 11? Well, you know what? It's all about the customer. Under promise, over deliver. I could have been that asshole that said, no, you said 1, I'll be there at 1. But guess what? It's all about repeat customer and making the money and the customer's happy. So this customer here, there's a whole crew of Land Rover owners. These things are probably $150,000, $200,000. Well, when they go on vacation, they want their toys. But these trucks are not set up to run 500 miles. So how do they get it there? They call me. You know, so this is the third guy that I've hauled these Land Rovers for. I mean, it all started out with one guy. I earned his trust, his business, and I have hauled his 4 times in 2 months. To New Jersey, to North Carolina, wherever he wants to go on vacation, he wants his toy. So, you know, it's all about taking care of the customers. And these aren't 50-cent a mile loads. You know, I get over $1 a mile for each Land Rover to put on the truck. You know why? Because I've earned their trust. My customer service is bar none, and they know what they're getting with me. They know they can put this truck on my truck and it'll get here safely, and I'll do everything I can do to make them happy. And that's what it's all about. If it includes sitting in a rainstorm, unloading in the middle of a monsoon with my feet soaking wet, to have this truck off the truck waiting on this guy. I could have waited till he got here and maybe the rain slowed down. But no, that holds me up from leaving, that holds the customer up, and then the customer thinks, well, why isn't it ready for me? I can't say, oh, I just pulled up. You know what, if I did, that's my problem. I knew what time I needed to be here. So it's all about customer service, customer service, customer service. Some customers are going to be a pain in the ass, but that's the one you smile at and make the happiest. You know, this first guy I dealt with, he was so nervous, he didn't even want me to drive it onto the trailer. He watched me with my tie down points, told me how to tie it down. Did I get frustrated? Absolutely. But you know what? I didn't argue with the guy. I did it his way. And then, did I like it? No. So I got up the road and I did it the way I felt it should be, going 500 miles. He wanted me to tie down axles. Well, I feel axles can slide. My tire straps do not slide. So I put them on the tires. When I dropped it off, they were on the tires. He asked me, I explained it, and he understood. But I didn't argue with him at first. So, like I said, man, it's all about customer service, like any other business. There's money out here. Customer service. People pay for comfort, convenience, and ease of mind. This guy had nothing to worry about with his Land Rover, and I talked to him every day since I took the truck. This is what's going on, this is where we're at, your truck's still safe. You know, I've had it since Thursday. So yesterday I wanted to reload. I wanted to go a couple places and pick up some cars. Well, I have this 5,000-pound Land Rover with me that hinders the cars I can and can't pick up. So I asked the customer, so look, I got a reserved spot at the TA. Would you mind if I left your truck at the TA while I go pick up my other cars and I'll come back. He had no problem with it because I asked him. Now, if I would have left that truck and something crazy happens, because we all know truck drivers drive 20 fucking hours, they pull into a truck stop with their eyes closed. So they're gonna back into this $150,000, $200,000 Land Rover that should have never been off my fucking truck without permission. Now, I'm gonna work on the whole cussing thing, but that's what I do. But, so I got his permission, I talked to the TA, and they told me, no, you can't leave it in the truck parking, but you can put it behind the shop so we can keep an eye on it. That's what they did. And I got back to the truck, it was just fine, and I told him, and he's happy. All about communication. Sometimes these dispatchers need to watch this shit, because they need to learn to communicate. Tell us what's going on. But that's for a whole nother subject. But I was sitting here, just figured I'd fill you in a little bit about what's going on. And like I said, I'm gonna try to piece a couple together. I took one earlier of me going down the monsoon with my 4-ways on, and I couldn't see nothing, so you didn't get a long shot of it. But it's what it is. We're gonna try to piece this together. Hotshot Dave, we're out, baby. All right, guys. So this is one-on-one customer service. You know, my customer is over there. Get his truck up here, and it's got issues. The alternator went bad. Is it my fault? Not at all. You know, but the guy says, can you hang out with me? If not, I can take it back. Could I be ignorant and tell him no? Yeah, I could. But this guy, I ship cars for this group all the time, like I said. And this is what separates the truck drivers / company drivers from the business owners. Am I going to be inconvenienced? Absolutely. Could it pay off in the long run? You're darn right it could. So, you know, yeah, you guys are just looking at an empty parking lot and some G's. But, you know, this is what my channel is going to be about. Separating the car haulers, business owners from the drivers. You can't be a company driver running a company. You notice I said running a company. Company drivers and operators have two separate mindsets. If you want to get in that truck, drive from A to B and get paid, you want to be a company driver. If you want to be inconvenienced, to make more money, to take care all about customer service, get your own authority, be an operator, build a fleet. Do what you got to do for the company, for the customer. You know, now this customer, what's he going to tell all his buddies? Oh, I had an issue, he sat for an hour and a half, didn't ask for nothing. If he pays me extra, great. But you know what? It's about customer service. So, like I said, we're just going to document what goes on in the life of a car hauler. I could have been an ignorant car hauler and already been up the road and halfway to Jersey where I need to be, but I'm a business owner, I'm not a company driver. Hotshot Dave, we're out. We'll be back with you later.